with what happened here. To put the analysis عشان نشوف شو عم بيصير.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister, but I need to know what caused the explosion.
Not all connected item, okay. No, do not break the link, but I need to link with something here.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what? It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. Something was here when the explosion occurred.
طيب في اللينك مع شي مبين عندي هنا.
Someone drove off after the explosion. White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir. That bad?
زلمة من غير عين.
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
نفس الشيء.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
What the hell is this قصدك؟ الله يقرفك. Allah يقرفك.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
Causing the aforementioned boom.
blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
شو المجزرة؟ هذه مجزرة فظيعة. طيب let's link the things together. Link this with this.
No, could be.
Let's link it with this.
Could be.
Okay, so let's break the link. What else we can link هلا؟
Shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
بس لسه مش لاقطين هنا البولت هذه وين راحت.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making
Make up a big move.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim.
Action.
Possibly
Action.
due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Action. Technical.
Could have been
Technology
shot
action.
here, but no phosphorus trace.
Technology.
Not a bad angle. No trace of phosphorus, though.
هي ما ضل غير هذاك المكان.
phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Good job, Batman. Good job.
Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Good question. أكيد طلع فوق يعني.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him. Time to go to work.
حلل القصة كاملة. World's Great Detective.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me
اضرب بالحيط.
I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
راح يفقع وجهك احكي. والله اذا فقع وجهك مشكلة.
You're a freaking animal.
Whatever it takes to make you talk. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging. Tell me.
تخويف.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. No! Stop! You can't do that!
No, I can.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here...
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Now put up your hands! Don't move!
Batman, what did you do to him?
Don't move!
I did what you couldn't.
You're damn right. I'd never do something like this.
I got what I needed.
You have the right to remain silent.
Gordon?
I said silent! If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now,
Shoot
you're
me
a
if you can.
suspect.
Shoot me. See what happens.
I will. I swear to God I will.
You're making a mistake, Detective. You want to hear what I have to say. Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk. Turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce. You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Look, I did
What you had to. But at what cost? We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway. It made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
That's a good guy. Remember your family.
Well, back into the fray again.
خلاص نعمل له ديكريبتد. طيب نشوف ايش فيه.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
No.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
That's a good thing, Alfred. طيب let's go for this.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
By any means necessary. Whatever
Action.
Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
أعطونا action.
Spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
أعطونا action يا باتمان. What the hell the action باب؟ هلا باتمان وثق في هديك وبده يخش بفراري. أعطى خير يا الفراري.
This is big.
I know.
You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're a Wayne.
Could have given it to anyone.
I want to turn the entire city against Falcone. The media, the public, the police.
Once this story drops, every single person connected with Falcone will turn their back on him. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is going to be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know,
أكيد
Bruce.
طبعا.
Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary.
بدك تخلي
He has
عني؟
a way of handling
No.
reporters he doesn't like.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not
ليه؟
Batman. I always think crime in the city.
أنا
It's a
باتمان.
hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we
Batman
don't
can
act
do.
fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Batman's a symbol of hope, and that is better than any army.
If Gotham can rally around him, right now he's just a monster of the week. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence.
أدري ليه أنا
on
شاك
every
فيك يعني.
screen in Gotham where it belongs.
أنا شاك فيك يا أفكار.
That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
صح يا الغال. صح يا الأكشن. أكشن يا معلم. أعطينا أكشن
Cameras
هلا.
and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
هذا عم بيظبط أموره قاعد معاها.
You make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Nice easy as my ass.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight. Nothing here.
بعرف بس أنا بدي أحب أشوف إيش في المكان يعني. مش هذا الباب تاعه في الأوفيس تاعه؟